Alright, version 1.6. My vision has also got an update. I can see stuff in 4K now, which I didn't know I was living my life in 720p, but I've got it now. This program is brought to you by the International Peace Corporation.
3 Genius Society members at the same time?
Oh,
I knew this interview was a bad idea. Mr. Screw'em, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader.
gotta love Squirrelin', man.
The savior of inorganic life throughout the universe. He's as sharp as they come. He'll recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting has been
Trying to get some clout.
recognized by YOOOO themselves. Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title.
Man's got the drip, though.
85.
Member 81, Ron May.
Oh,
She seemed like a kind and elegant person in the simulated universe.
new character as well.
Distant though, but what if I ask a bad question? Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
And then we've also got Herder.
It has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming!
Oh,
The program is about to start! What are you waiting for?
it is gonna be nice seeing her to interact with everyone as well. I wonder if we are gonna get an event on it.
Thought member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for
I forgot his name. I feel so bad.
Oh, look who's here.
Poppy? No, it's definitely not Poppy.
Madam Herta, open zone.
Okay, the music.
Class 1, clearance zone. Permission status. Madam Ron May.
Ooh.
There's much you don't know about the space station.
Hey, sick design though.
It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation.
Is she a 5-star or a 4-star though?
You'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Okay. Adorable pets. Hey yo, hold on a minute. Oh, I was about to say.
A portrait of internal
It's just a mask. Gotcha.
Do try to think for yourself.
Would have been sick if that was it, like his face though.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world.
Ayo.
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the
Asta?
light of destruction.
There we go. Asta died.
At a distance, annihilation will find you.
Oh. Iridation?
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
Damn, her finger looked a bit jagged there. Fair enough. It's nice that we're getting another one of the geniuses. So I'm guessing she's the 5-star and he's the 4-star? Seems to be the case. Yeah, because his mask caught me totally off guard. So yeah, I think the characters I saw on Twitter are like for future versions.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
There it is.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 1.6 Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program.
Just looking out for the events.
We're bringing
Whatever we're
together
getting.
3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Skrullim's clap, man.
Here to kick us off.
Whatever. Herda here.
Yeah.
We said, remember? Enthusiasm.
Seriously?
That's asking for a lot.
Hello, I'm Herda.
No, we're talking. And let's
Aw.
not forget the new face on the block, Madam Ron May.
Hello, dear viewers.
Ron
I'm
May.
Ron May.
Okay, that's
I
easy to
suppose
remember.
That makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screw'em. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. I never thought I'd be.
Man, when is Skrullim gonna be? When is
Skrullim?
Skrullim gonna be playable? That's the question.
News must have finally recognized my potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for you, we
Love
had
a
time
little
for a show.
Or, to put it another way,
What's it called?
participating in your program was a way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary.
Emoticons?
Two
That's not the right
birds,
word.
one stone.
Thank you. Anyhow, we saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station.
Yep.
Intelligence available for
Gotta
release
keep
in the case
backtracking
of the following.
until we get to
Madame
2.0.
Ronde has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science experiments.
I
Yeah.
like to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments, and the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area
Researching
is a brand new
genes,
domain
DNA.
waiting for us in version
Oof.
1.6. Welcome
Going down
to
that
Herta
rabbit hole.
Space Station Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy
Ooh.
surrounding the zone, there's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal.
Oh, the
Your
bloody
assertion
swarm,
excludes the
goddammit.
existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
It's a whole new area then.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is
Fair
set
play.
to unfold in this new domain.
Wait, so you still need the seclusion zone, Ron May?
I do. My research has encountered a
Yo,
few
she's growing weed?
anomalies.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
Yeah, if we get some of that, get some of that good stuff, then.
I'm not sure about the second one, but this is a golden age for biological science. No problem too big or too small, right? In version 1.6's brand new Trailblaze continuance, Crown of the Mundane and Divine.
Ooh.
Trailblazers will encounter Madame Ron May for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
I don't mind getting a little bit more Herta as well.
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ron May has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Yeah, but
Not
then
to
once again we're
mention,
doing the
space
cleanup. How
station
fun.
is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Yeah, weirdos trying to steal
A
Herta's
small
puppets.
favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In Mr. Albert's previous broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable
God,
challenge.
Herta's chibi is so
It
cute.
is sealed. This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science.
Oh,
And
damn.
what better way to prepare our Trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madame Ron May?
Alright, what's a kit? Okay. Alright, music. I like it. Sussy angle. I kind of like the vibe though.
Madame Ron May is an ice-type character following the path of harmony and member 81
I see.
of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
Madame
Harmony
Ron May,
though, that's gonna be
I was
interesting.
curious. Is there a story behind your name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure.
I've already
My
forgot how you
name is
say her
simply the
name.
combination
Ron
of
May?
their surnames.
Fascinating. What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe you may be laying it on a little
Man.
thick.
Her
Mr.
outfit though
Albert.
is gorgeous.
Are you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame
I
Ron
love
May?
Skrillum's little
Trailblazers
emoticons.
agree with me.
I don't know the
that a
word for
genius's
it.
blessing isn't always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
Many individuals have a hidden side. Ergo, Trailblazers' encounter with Ron May
Ron May, okay.
hold surprises.
Spoiler atomic clock! I think it's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield. Don't you?
My basic attack,
So is it going to be like a two-part quest like the previous one was?
While my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also my ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
So a weakness break character then.
Field I've ever seen. A work of art, madam.
Within the field,
That'll be interesting to build characters around.
Resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
That's a nice little,
exploiting an enemy's weakness,
nice little touch.
I'll say.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
We didn't even mention her technique.
Analyzing the DNA.
Which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ranmei possesses Silken Serenade, and when an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all enemies.
I mean, that's just a nice little thing to have, isn't it?
The weakness break effect that corresponds to the attacker's own type.
Not only that, in the simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness reducing damage of the current attack is increased.
So,
an extra additional
potential
ice damage is dealt.
new meta for like weakness break?
Oh, very good. Sounds to
Could
me
be
like
possible.
you have an interest in testing the simulated universe.
After Trailblazers get to know Ranmei, another scholar with connections to the Genius Society will be appearing, and this Trailblaze.
I think I might need to skip her though, mainly because I want to go for Black Swan.
Gentleman with the alabaster head.
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
He was interesting.
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well acquainted. Without further ado, allow me to introduce him.
Yeah, I just want to see her to interact with more of the geniuses. Yo, wait, did someone hit him back of the head? But he's like Bennett. His attacks look nice though, visually. Damn though. Okay, never mind. They look great.
Veritas Ratio, or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an imaginary type character following the path of the hunt.
He's also a 5-star.
Different noose worshipping organization.
Okay.
The Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is why I can't stand the sight of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who
Dr. Ratio though.
In contrast,
Stupid.
the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Noose who work towards furthering this end.
Noose.
Does the current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
Oh, yes.
You want to go there?
Let's not.
Talking in the good old Porsche.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science? A desire to share scientific knowledge?
Exactly! Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic
So
programs.
it's so dumb, I love it.
And yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for good students.
I mean, his ultimate was
Any
literally
student who makes it
calculating
to the
like
end of
the
a
fall
program
of a pillar
will be an
to
expert
attack its
scholar in
enemies.
their respective field.
And
You gotta
an
love that.
emotional wreck.
Ignorance is an ailment, the expungement of which only our Dr. Ratio can achieve, and which entails necessary hardship.
By which you mean the destruction of any and all self-esteem.
His creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step into the future.
I would believe it.
I feel like we might accidentally be discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene.
Okay.
Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known.
Oh, he's one of those. I respect it.
On the battlefield.
During his basic attack, Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio brandishes
I do
his
want to see
codex,
his attacks
dealing
again, though.
imaginary damage to a single target.
Question: why does he carry a codex with him?
Why not?
Intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
I respect the disrespect. You gotta put respect on it.
To a single target. While his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill.
There's a bunch of numbers above them.
Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during
So
battle.
cool.
The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate, 3-step paradox. The good
This
doctor
looked
summons
cool.
a leaning tower, and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum
Oh,
pain.
that's sick.
The target enemy suffers
Okay, I like
imaginary
that.
damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio,
So
he
another
launches his
follow-up
talent
character
follow-up
then.
attack against the target.
A little
And
bit.
when using his technique, Mold of Idolatry, Dr. Ratio creates a dimension and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking an enemy within the dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear those 5 statues are made in his own image.
Amen.
Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
Amen.
To put it mildly,
He has the intellect to back it up.
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of 2 siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Shui.
Ooh. Oh, she's coming? Oh. I thought... So she's gonna be the 4-star then? Interesting. I thought she was gonna be a 5-star. Alright, that's surprising.
Shui Yi is a quantum-type character following the path of destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago. With a
Sick
permanent
4-star design,
puppet
though.
System. The system was constructed for Shui Yi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Shui Yi apprehended, she would be rewarded with a half-day's wake span.
A reasonable arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister
Sounds a
Hanya,
bit
Shui Yi is a formidable
dehumanizing.
presence on the battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target
love the
and
weapons.
adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma
I love
are
the chains that
accumulated.
come off it.
so she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy, dealing quantum damage.
Okay.
Her ultimate, Divine
So this is all gonna be
Navigation,
just
can deal
follow-up
quantum
then.
damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores
Alright.
weakest types. The more toughness
I mean, we
depleted,
did just
the
get a new
greater
relic
the
set for them.
damage.
Breaking weaknesses irrespective of type.
these Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
So
When Shui
weakness
Yi uses
break
her
and
technique,
follow-up. That's gonna
summary
be all the
execution,
characters.
To attack an enemy and enter battle,
This patch.
she deals quantum damage to all enemies.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's time. We talked about version 1.6's banners. During the first phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps.
Hey,
Full
Tin
Triptych
Yun.
and
Thank
a
you.
Lost
I need
Soul.
one more Tin Yun.
Trailblazers can obtain the
I wasn't
limited
able to get
characters
her.
Ron May and Blade, respectively. Not to mention, the 4-star character Shui Yi will be joining version 1.6's
Oh, Blade is
first
coming
phase
back as
character
well.
warp.
Oh, it's Bandage Guy.
Now, during the second phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Pantaray and Nessun Dorma, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star
As much as I want to
Dr.
pull for him,
Ratio
I
and
need to
Kafka,
save up.
respectively.
I wondered when
And
that
Kafka
lady might
came
be making
back.
a return.
I'll be glad to see the back of her.
Did Jinyu ever get a rerun? Or has he not gotten one yet?
First phase light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, my past self in the mirror, will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, the unreachable side,
The
will
edge.
also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase
Yeah.
will also see the 5-star light cone, the baptism
Yeah.
of pure thought. entering
That
the
suits his
light
character,
cone
doesn't
event
it?
warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind.
Can't say anything.
It is
Look
of
at
great
Kafka's.
benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
And finally, in the aforementioned bygone reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone.
Hey, we all know the other Kafka light cone. I wasn't talking about that one.
Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
I think it's time for some mental recuperation. Stay tuned for more updates.
Fair enough. I think Dr. Ratio is the most interesting to me, though. His attacks look very unique. I think calculating the whole fall of the pillar onto the enemy, insanely disrespectful. I love it. So it seems like we could potentially get like a new weakness break, like follow-up meta type situation.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. Now that we've introduced our new characters, it's time to delve deeper into version 1.6. First up,
what are the events like?
About to make a big splash on the space station.
Oh, new swarm? Okay. Music kind of going hard. Yeah.
I can see how that would
Bombiners?
make a big splash.
Do I recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ron May.
So we're gonna get. So from now on, we're gonna get new variations of the swarm in the future. Woof.
Of a Swarm King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher, Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the experiment, this borehole planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
There's that
Sick.
light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
I love the little faces they're doing.
Shame on you. Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Don't
Fez.
panic. Madame Ron May has shared with us one of her research papers.
Rewards may change. Please check the official game release for accuracy.
Analysis of asexual propagation performance induced by specific gene sequences. Let's start with the abstract and keywords, shall we?
Ugh, get to the point!
Leave it
Yeah,
to me.
man. King of stalling.
Starcrusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities. When in its
He's
multiply
imaginary,
state,
though, so
the
it's
Swarm
fine.
King
I've got
produces
Dan
more
Hung.
of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
Wait, every attack? So the swarm just keeps multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this multiply state is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right. As
I don't think
highlighted
it's
in
going to
the
be an
paper's
issue.
conclusion,
We've got
maintain your focus
we've got
on the
Jeppy
Swarm
on the
King's
shield,
topic.
so
Time the weakness break just right.
Can tank
and
the hits.
Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore, after completing the 1.6 Trailblaze continuous mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's old crater, will become a thing. Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material, past evils of the Borehole
fair
Planet
enough.
disaster.
A new Echo of War.
Are all biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation.
So is that the
It
boss
is
music
reasonable
of
to
it that we
conduct
heard
such
earlier?
Experiments within a sealed-off area.
Fear not. There are some sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research
Aw.
developments, Trailblazers have been assigned an important mission.
Okay, they look adorable.
Nurture and care for the newly arrived little life forms.
Oh, I
I'm
just want to
counting on
pet
you,
him, dude.
friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time.
Oh, we get a new chat box as well.
Probably not.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
the
go with
weed.
what these little
Let's get
guys
it.
are. In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the nurturing manual. They can learn cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures. See these
Oh,
little critters
okay.
explore and frolic through the cabin is
Okay,
nothing
they're
but a
actually so
smile on the
adorable.
face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional and physical responses.
Can we actually keep one as a
Conclusion,
pet though on the
a
Express?
profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from
Like the
normal
trotter from the
varieties,
Pokemon
cultivation
event?
process might even result in mutations and special breeds. And just between us, during the event, Trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's like to be Peppy.
Peppy, that's the name, not Poppy.
Interesting. Maybe
That's
I should
adorable.
add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe,
Hey, self-modeling
this update
resin.
is a real game changer with significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe.
Man, I
with
love they're
brand
giving
new
constant updates to the
DLC,
simulated universe.
Gold and Gears.
Ron May played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Golden Gears, Ron May has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rupert.
Emperor Rupert
Interesting.
was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius Society. It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known Machine Empire crisis, the First Emperor's War. The war serves
I'm definitely
as
gonna
an
have to
excellent
touch up on
historical
like
source
the
for
Genius law,
Ionic research.
because that's
This
I don't
latest
really have
update
that much
adds the
information
path
about
of
it.
erudition and daringly
There it is, the
experiments
new
with
path.
separating dice from paths.
The dice come with 6 slots for equipping various dice face effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can unlock even more dice face effects. As Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more powerful dice faces and unlock new ways to play.
God, I'm just gonna
Trailblazers
slap
can swap
random
out
things
the
on and
pieces
just hope
on
it
their
works, to be
dice,
honest.
combining effects from multiple paths to create unprecedented, powerful buff combinations. For example, when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the Nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die
Okay.
that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
See, the thing is, I haven't actually done the whole like new simulated universe.
Neural
I kept
impulses
putting it
all
off,
yours.
so I
Use
still
it to
have all
unlock
of that to
different
do.
talents and increase your combat gains.
In other words, it mirrors the ability tree found in the simulated universe.
Get ready for a thrilling addition to version 1.6 of the simulated universe.
I love it though.
Cognition system. When moving across the simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
Nice.
Your blessings! A new simulated universe to explore.
Man,
Trailblazers?
absolutely
I'll be waiting for
love
you
that.
at the usual spot.
Now that we've covered the major
Can't wait to see
updates
what
in
they do with the simulated
universe,
universe in the
he's having
future.
talking about a special invite. In version 1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from the Department of Ecology to participate in a special test.
Virtual
The
Send
Department
Venture.
of Ecology? What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers.
Yo,
Each distinct
virtual
scent plugin
reality?
yields different
I'm
test
down.
outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock Despair Mode.
Oh,
Despair mode.
sounds
I
fun.
hear trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers. I'm sure their noses can handle it.
Don't be so sure.
Bronya
The
and
difficulty curve
Jeppy.
isn't for the faint of heart. Which is why we like to remind all Trailblazers that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well prepared before engaging in
Man, that Fu
Example,
Xuan got beat.
Deploy distinct scent plugins before commencing the simulated trial to attain varied
Got a buffer
bonuses
per
in
HP
battle.
on that.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedar wood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
Hey, snap out of it!
I mean, actually, yeah, it does actually.
The sense may be tempting, but it's crucial to exercise self-control.
Mate,
Version
did I just see a
1.6 will
14
also see
freeze?
the
Oof,
return
that
of the
sucks.
planar fissure and realm of the strange events.
As
During
always,
these
you love
events,
to see it.
Successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion will yield double rewards. for a
Hey,
set
and we're
number of
also getting
times.
Realm of the Strange.
Conclusion. Relaxation and fun await.
We
That'll
ain't
help.
done with you yet. Remember Mr.
Okay, we'll get
Sien
even
of the
more.
Sanjo Lafu? He recently acquired a talking parrot called Yotza that can blur truth
Pure
with
fiction.
falsehood.
It's you, isn't it?
What? Slander! As I was saying, Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Sien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Permanent.
Permanent challenge? You
Hey.
mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In pure fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points.
Ah,
every
so
time
it's
they
just
do
like a damage
to or
tester then.
defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the
That's
highest
nice.
score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited
Yeah, so
number
it
of
seems like that's
cycles
the
to rack
case.
up
It's
a
just for
high
people that
score.
want to
Each phase of pure
test
fiction comes
how
with its
big of a
own set
damage they
buff
get.
effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation.
I'm down for it.
Maximize points.
Observation indicates that high scores hinge on the right cure. Conclusion. Consider the nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Goodness, said it better myself. A quick update, folks. In each
Wait,
phase of
Jesus.
pure fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess
God
what?
damn.
Completing specific stages for the first time.
Hey,
will
free
earn
links as
you
well.
the 4-star character links.
Whoa,
Buzzing.
720 stellar jades?
You heard it here first. In version 1.6 Forgotten Hall,
It's nearly
Memory of
5
Chaos
wishes. I'll
is set to
take it.
expand with stages 11 and 12. Securing a 3-star victory in these new stages grants an extra 120 stellar jades. Combine that with the
Nice.
first 10 stages, and you're looking at a grand total of 720 stellar jades. Trailblazers
Hey,
who
man,
complete
I'll
these two
take
permanent
it.
challenge modes can also earn a new currency, which they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Nice.
Neat! But are
Wait.
Trailblazers seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges each time there's a new version?
That goes up
That's
to
gonna eat into our
12 now?
simulated universe testing time, you know. Huh.
Hold your horses, man.
Interesting.
These
It's 2 new
permanent
stages.
game modes will be
Unless there was
seeing
also,
changes of
unless there was
their
also
own update schedule.
12
From
and
version 1.6
No,
onwards,
it was
Forgotten
only
Hall,
10
Memory
before,
of
right?
Chaos and Pure Fiction will be updated in rotation.
I'm not
Every
mad, am I?
Memory of Chaos update will be followed 2 weeks later by a Pure Fiction event. Subsequently, 2 weeks after that, a new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160 stellar jades
God
across
damn.
the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction events.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos
The
will be
more
extended
stellar
from 2
jades it can
weeks
get for
to
Black
6
Swan,
weeks.
the better.
This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
I mean, that's a nice schedule to have.
Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
You got it. And I almost forgot about another significant
Yeah,
new
Honkai
feature,
definitely,
version
well, Star Rail
1.6.
definitely knows what it's doing with
Get
its
ready
events.
for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function. After the 1.6
Yeah,
update,
this is gonna be
Trailblazers
nice.
can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages. Just a heads up that stage 7 is currently the highest stage that Trailblazers can start their challenge.
Whoa! In
Oh.
other words, as long as I've achieved a 3-star victory in Stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update, I can get my hands on rewards for the previous 6 stages?
Precisely.
Now, so if I
Trailblazer time saver,
understood
it
that
would
right, you
seem.
just can like
That's
skip
not
it all then?
The 1.6 update will further improve the
Nice.
user-friendliness of the team setup in the Forgotten Hall.
That'll make
As
stuff
Trailblazers
so much
progress through
quicker.
Stages in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team setup from the previous stage will be carried over by default.
That's
Plus,
just
with
a
new
nice
team
feature.
setup switching and one-click clear functions. Lineups can be adjusted at the drop of a hat.
Much
Impressive.
better.
It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Thank God.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally,
I mean,
we've introduced a
that is, I
time-limited
guess.
unlock feature for certain material stages.
This might require further explanation.
Simply put, even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling materials for their characters.
Okay, so this is just nice for new
Of course,
players.
Where would 1.6B.
You love to see it. Great temple.
Participating in the Gift of Odyssey event allows Trailblazers to get their hands
Thank
on
you,
10 warts.
Starrel. Thank you.
I think the Trailblazers will be looking forward to this one.
Indubitably.
Who
I
isn't?
saw it coming.
Alrighty. It's that time already, folks. A big shout out to all our Trailblazers for their incredible love and support. Honkai Star Rail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations.
Hey, Game
On behalf of the
Awards.
project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption.
Oh, Dr.
You are now
Ratio.
Speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Huh?
It has come to my attention that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself.
Right.
If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr.
Oh,
Ratio.
how
The
could they?
dissemination and sharing of knowledge, as well as truth, is imperative.
He might be
I,
he might become
esteemed
very punchable. Who
capacity,
knows?
Demand that every Trailblazer be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's
Fast.
Pantaray event warp becomes available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio.
Oh,
That is to say,
shut up,
through
dickhead.
sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed
And-
Dr. Ratio.
I don't. Wait, what?
So,
Wait.
I think we've covered all the content
Wait,
for
what?
version 1.6. Thank you once again to our
Wait,
3
wait,
geniuses for
what?
their support. But don't go anywhere just yet now.
Bro, I
Stay
thought this was a
tuned
joke.
for an IPM bonus program. Here
No,
comes
okay, it's real.
Sunday.
Free
I
5-star.
thought it was Friday today.
Question. Does the IPC not rest at the weekend?
Fair play.
Right? That's 2 full
Holy.
days of simulated universe testing. Trailblazers, you know what to do.
I'm not talking
Okay.
about the weekend, y'all. I'm talking about our next special guest.
I was not expecting that whatsoever. Damn, the Star Rail devs are feeling generous.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey.
good evening and welcome to the Family's Charmony Festival Conference. I'm your host,
Okay.
Albert. This once in an amber era event is near at hand, and the eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities, Penacony. Tonight,
Oh.
we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer
Let's hear
of the
it,
festival
Penacony.
and representative of the family in Penacony, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers.
Hey, goddamn.
I am Sunday.
Welcome,
You
good
look
sir.
sick.
Your presence here lights up our humble studio.
You are too kind, Mr. Owlbert. If it were not for the IPM's generous invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to
So he
our
has like kind of
festival.
like a halo
Know
behind
its
his
location.
head.
That is to say, Penacony. Penacony is located in the Asdana star system.
Damn.
It is a holiday destination of universal repute, known to many as the planet of festivities.
Definitely has a
Our
casino.
guests will be staying in the Reverie, a luxurious hotel where one may travel freely between reality and dreamscape, basking in dreams that are uniquely yours.
I'm curious.
That's gonna be concerning.
What makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Oh,
Charmony
Albert is getting
Festival is a
some
Penacony
animation errors.
tradition with a long history, and we have built on that foundation to achieve something truly extraordinary.
We're definitely gonna get trapped in
The
a dream
family on
state.
Penacony
100%.
has, for the first time, issued public invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our magnificent ceremony. Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the family on Penacony, as well as staff members of the Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
So are we going to be skipping to version 2.0 after 1.6?
Miss Robin is set to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf
Ayo?
of the family, Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of Harmony. My sister has already arrived.
Hey,
in
her character
Penacony,
design looks pretty
and dress
good.
Rehearsals are well underway. Our guests are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's participation will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling.
Very easy to remember names as well.
Would you be able to divulge any details about the
We got Sunday and Robin
preparations?
buzzing.
All manner of preparations are unfolding
Oh,
as we speak.
Misha, the gender
Reveries
bend
renovation
Verena.
works are drawing to a close, and so too is its human resources overhaul. Our level of service will be better than ever. Separately, we have introduced
Firefly.
performers and service personnel from the Iris family to Penacony's principal scenic areas and leisure facilities. I'm sure they will help our guests to
Yeah,
feel
Penacony
right
is going to be so much fun.
Needless to say,
I thought that was
safety
Gaslighter
is
then.
our primary concern. And so, the devoted and courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the
We got a
festival.
daddy.
Danger does not exist in Penacony's dreams. And the family promises that the safety of every guest is guaranteed.
Okay, a bit of cap
course,
on
the
that.
family is also
Whoa.
forgiving. Perhaps you are a member of the Annihilation Gang. or
Imagine if
even
he's a playable
the
character.
Stellaron Hunters.
Hey,
If
my
you
boy
cherish dreams
Sam.
and uphold benevolence, Penacony welcomes your arrival.
Hey, yo.
Since issuing the invitations,
We have
received
some
many
great
replies
character
from various
designs coming in
organizations
Penacony.
throughout the universe.
Holy.
Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
That is
All in the
mad, though.
service of the preservation, the
Get him big up
Amalur.
Sam.
He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stonehearts.
Hey.
Mr. Adventuring. Explore.
Oh, that's
understand, establish, and
that's who we
commit.
heard
Together, the name is carried
on
forward the trailblazing
Topaz's
world of
Trailblazer
Machiavelli
mission,
and
right?
build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss Himiko, along with the
Hey.
entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence.
Nice.
Trading knowledge for
What a
wisdom,
group,
calculating
dude.
wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veritas Ratio.
Yeah, man, Penacony's gonna be great.
We are, and memories are proof of existence. She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories and able to journey beyond the corporeal into the cosmos.
Wait, Garden of
Hails from the Garden of
Recollection. Ah,
It's none other than the Memo Keeper herself.
mate, we are
Miss
definitely getting
Black
matches law
Swan.
with her.
The
100%.
uncaring expanse of the cosmos.
Oh, the
nation exists
maxed
as a fall
falls,
of
eh?
sorrow. Forever resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the masked fool.
Oh, Sparkle. Damn, she's part of the Masked Fools?
Journeying from one planet to another, upholding justice, eradicating evil, and
Wait,
then doing
we
it
heard
all
the Galaxy
over again.
Rangers
Been
from...
away from the spotlight for too long, representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss Acheron.
Yeah, that's what we saw in the Game Awards.
On behalf of the family,
Game
I
Awards,
hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this,
Woo!
our grand celebration.
Man, Penacony looks
Penacony.
insane.
Awaits you.
Fair play. Holy. Yeah. Hey, get down from there. If I don't see a huge casino, I'm gonna be disappointed. Wow. Okay, now I'm absolutely buzzed for Penacony. Fair play. Great way to get everyone hyped about that.